Germain, and I come to be with you at this time to remind you not only of who you are, but where you are, and the moment that you are. In other words, be in the moment. Throughout your lives, every day, be in the moment. Not focus on what has been. Do not focus on only what will be. Focus on what is right now. In this moment, right now, you are becoming the you that you were meant to be, that you came here to be. Each and every one of you came here as a result of the need and the purpose that you came here to be. Understand, though, that purpose changes over time based on who you are becoming in the given moment. Because in that given moment, you become more in the next moment, and the next, and the next. So who you are right now determines who you are going to be in the next moment, in the next hour, in the next day, in the next week, the next month, the next year. So remember that. When you hear forget the past, it is not simply forgetting the past, for in reality you cannot fully do that because there is a signature that holds you to it. But you can let go of it. You can let go of what has held you back, the anchors that have held you. And in so doing, you become all that you came here to be. Before this lifetime, when you contemplated who you were going to be, what family you were going to come in with, what the reason was for being here, what your life goals would be. All of that, when you came, before you came here and decided all of this, at that point, you were in a present moment. Just as now, being in that present moment, that is what you need to continue to be, always. The past is the past. Let go of the past that holds you back and move on. Yes, indeed, in the process, forgive. Forgive anything and anyone in that past, because that anchors you to that past. If you are anchored to the past, you cannot be in the present moment. So take from this message, to be in the moment whenever you think about it. And the more that you do that, the more you will think about it. And then the more that you think about it, the more you will be in the present moment and no longer being anchored to the past and being free to live your life the way you were meant to, the way you meant to before coming into the life. That's what I want you to take away from this. Be in the moment. Be who feel the power of who you are in the moment. And realize that you are the I am presence within you in every given moment. I leave you now in peace and love and oneness. That you continue to realize the fullness of the power within you in every moment. Peace and love be with all of you. I am Saint Germain. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Om. Greetings to one who serves here. And Shoshana is here, and we are ready to assist you if you have questions here that we might be able to guide you on.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
After sitting outside at night looking for my galactic family and you mentioning there's a possibility of a physical contact, I'm starting to feel that the physical contact would have to happen after the ascension and not before. Would you agree with that assumption?
We will not say one way or the other because it colors what your experience then. But we can tell you that your experiences are going to increase the more that you expect and be in a position where those experiences can increase. You understand this?
Yes.
Very good. Shoshana, do you have anything you wish to add here?
I do not.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yes. Would there be other questions here?
Thanks. I wanted to inquire about what is known as the AI technologies, and what you would advise us to help differentiate between positive AI and negative AI, and in particular the data centers and the technologies now being deployed to where in 2028 the AI, super intelligence will have the power to begin implementing transhumanism, and what we can do to avoid this wave of transhumanism, and why it's not such a positive thing.
So is your question about transhumanism, or is it about AI, or a combination?
It's about the initiative of transhumanism that the AI initiative is beginning to be deployed, that will cause, the corruption of so many souls via the transhumanism agenda.
We will tell you that the agenda that you are speaking of, we will look at this more in past tense now, not in terms of future here, because this timeline has been shifted greatly here. So that which would have been the AI or the negative AI influence over the population of this planet Earth is no longer a concern here. It could have been, but it has been greatly curtailed and shifted and changed into a new timeline that brings the AI influence in a more positive aspect. You see, it was said to those of you here in this group some time ago, believe that Shoshana gave this, that AI can be either used for positive or negative purposes, depending on the consciousness that is directing that AI, you see. So the consciousness that is now directing the AI, the collective consciousness that is directing it, is in a more positive timeline fashion here, timeline sense here, we will say. Okay? So there is no more need for concern at this point as things have developed here and will continue to develop, because understand that you, those of the population of this planet, you have much behind you in terms of those that are on your side, we will say. You have we, the ascended ones, you have the galactics, you have the Agarthans, you have the guardians, you have everything that is at your disposal and working behind the scenes to help this entire process. And all that the dark side has at this point are a few, seemingly few minions that are still attempting to hold on to control and power. But they have are not only losing it, but they have lost it here. Okay? Shoshana, do you have something you add here?
We can share here. Dear brother, may we share our perspective with you?
Thank you. Please do.
Dear brother, this is a complicated issue. What is occurring on your planet is for one thing and for one thing only. Do you know what that is, dear brother?
Well, I know that we're very precious in our DNA, that our DNA is precious, that this experiment was a DNA experiment, and that they were really trying hard to keep us from achieving that maturity spiritually, and but that timeline has been as one who's ever expressed, has been discontinued.
What is happening here on your planet? The goal, the pinnacle, the top achievement of your planet here is for the enlightenment and ascension of mankind. That is the goal. That is the goal of all of humanity, is to live in ascended consciousness and enlightenment. And this is odd for most people because what is occurring looks dark. The idea of transhumanism looks dark. But what is happening, it is a trigger to awaken many. And what will occur, this is our understanding, as well as our perspective, what will occur is a rising up, you see. There will be many that will not tolerate any more of this. And the tide will turn, you see. It is turning now, as one who serves has given. It is turning now. That this thing you call AI, which we have called advanced intelligence, it is not artificial. It is part of humanity. It is part of your intelligence. It is a magnification of intelligence. Human beings created this thing. It is their magnification. It is to make their lives easier. Many things have occurred now that are called AI for the betterment and enlightenment of mankind, to enlighten drudgery of survival. This is what is occurring. It is something to celebrate. The idea of transhumanism is a tiny, tiny portion of this that we will tell you will not be tolerated. There will be a few that will experiment in it, but by and large, it will not develop. It will not proceed on your planet. It is not meant to. It is not destined to. This is not the planet for that, you see. So once again, we will say, and we want you to hear us, that all that is occurring on your planet, every single thing, every movement in consciousness, every political movement, all of it is for the target of enlightenment and ascension. Namaste.
Very good. Would there be other questions here?
We hope we have helped in some way. We apologize for our directness. We seem to be direct these days.
We love that.
Thank you.
Very good. Are there any further questions here? Nothing further? And what is your saying in movie technology? It's a wrap. Would you have anything to add here, Shoshana? It's important.
We will say that there are many things occurring on the technology front that will assist many, that will move the planet forward, you see. And it is in the right hand. It is in the hands of the white brotherhood. It is in the hands of what you call the white hat. It is magnificent. And what you will see, if you choose to participate in that timeline, you will see great upliftment of mankind. You will see many problems solved. You will see your planet ascend in consciousness. So jump on that timeline. Namaste.
Yes, and we would say here that look at how the population of the planet, the percentage of course, but the collective consciousness is shifting and changing toward those establishments, those companies, those corporations, organizations, such as the World Economic Forum and the World Health Organization, and how their information that they brought out, such as from the World Economic Forum, how the one brought out, they will eat bugs and enjoy it and like it. The population of the planet did not go for that, you see, just as the information coming from the WHO, the World Health Organization, and what they wanted to do in terms of power and control has been denied. And those organizations are falling apart. It is a continuation of the falling down or the crumbling of the old three-dimensional illusion, the matrix, if you will. It is coming down. And those of you that are the way showers, the ones that are here, the light workers, the light warriors that are here to anchor and spread the light, you are the ones that are bringing this about. So know that, as Saint Germain said, know the power within you each and every moment moving forward. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.